Good day everyone, I am John Erin Pinangay, BT IA 3rd year. So the assigned topic for me is the North Cotabato, which is the part of the Mindanao. So this is the map of the North Cotabato, located at the center part of the Mindanao and surrounded by the Lanao del Sur, Bukidnon, Davao del Sur, and Maguindanao. So North Cotabato has 5 groups of IPs: Dablaan, Manobo, Tiduray, Bagubo, and Lianin. The Dablaan term refers to the indigenous ethnic group of the Philippines, particularly in the southern Mindanao. Their name may be derived from Bla, meaning opponent, and the An, the people, denoting suffix. They are known for their rich culture, heritage, including colorful costumes and brass ornaments and beadwork. The second one is the Manobo. Manobo are indigenous group from the island of the Mindanao in the Philippines. They are considered one of the most diverse indigenous people in the Philippines, with numerous subgroups and languages. Their core territory covers from Mindanao, from Sarangani Island to the mainland. The third one is the Tiduray, also spelled as Tiruray, are an indigenous people group in the Philippines, primarily located in the Mindanao. They are known for their distinct culture, traditions, and strong family ties. Their language is a distinct Malayo-Polynesian language, although it's not mutually intelligible with neighboring languages. The name Tiduray is believed to derive from words meaning people and the small fishing port. The fourth one is the Bagubo, are indigenous people primarily inhabiting southern Mindanao in the Philippines, known for their rich culture, heritage, and unique traditions. They are a diverse group of various subgroups including Bagubo Tagabawa, Bagubo Klata, Bagubo Manobo, and Bagubo Oplan. And then the last one is the Lianin. Lianin are Manobo tribe primarily residing in the North Cotabato and the parts of Bukidnon and Maguindanao in the Mindanao, Philippines. They are known for their distinct culture, practices, and languages, which is also called Lianin Manobo. The Lianin language is spoken in a various area of the North Cotabato and Bukidnon. So there are the problems they are facing off. The first one is the food storage. The Manobos dwell in a mountainous ancestral domain and plant corn and root crops such as kamote, gabi, and onions. I was very sad when there is nothing to eat except kamote, which is the sweet potato, for a week. I experienced a day with absolutely nothing to eat. One of the reasons for the chronic food shortage is that pasture lands, which covers the biggest portion of the land area not efficiently utilized to produce sufficient crops. Another reason is that income is limited due to an inadequate production of crops and the poor access to the markets. And then the second one is the access to the market. The Manobos sell their crops in the markets located about 7 kilometers from the community. This is located on the top of the mountain, and the road to the markets is rough and rocky. There is no regular transportation. The third one is the homicide. One man was murdered, poisoned, and 2 were shot. The women were secretive and did not explain why the murderers occurred and who killed them. He was actually poisoned by an unknown person. I did not know who shot my father. I was too young to know. Another one is the poverty and income. The Manobos regularly suffer from food shortage, even though majority are engaged in farming of their ancestral lands. The provincial government has been implementing livelihood projects, such as providing seeds, agricultural tools, and carabaos, in a number of indigenous communities. We do not bother to plant tiger grass seeds because this grows naturally without being cared of. The community is cohabited by the Manobos and non-IPs. There seems to be an economic gap between the two, considering the sum of Manobos families occasionally works as laborers on farms owned by non-IPs. They work for 100 pesos per day. Differences likely exist not only between the Manobos and non-IPs, but also among the Manobos For Manobu households, send older children to a formal school, while the others have children who are not attending school. So that's all my part in North Cotabato, and then the rest will be discussed of my other group mates. Thank you for listening today, and God bless.